What's up, guy? Just eating my granola all over me. Just eating some yogurt for breakfast this morning. Uh, Woke up not too long ago. It's about 8:45. We got a little over a half hour before the bell rings. Friday, so typically a little slower on Fridays, but we're gonna hop on the charts. We got a huge screener today, actually. So some stuff might be moving. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see if we can finish the week strong. I know it's been slow, no trades all week, 4 days, no trades. So maybe we could hit a Happy Gilmore bang today. But yeah, no, Friday for me is usually really, really slow. So I'm considering this week already pretty much beat. But who knows what the gods have in store for us today. So let's hop on the charts. All right, here we are, Friday morning, the 30th of January. Got a couple interesting things over here on the screener. Fat Brands has been really the talk of the town this morning, gapping up quite a lot. Fat BB over 400%, so pretty crazy. Got some market highs marked out over here, but we have been kind of consolidating below VWAP and the 200-day EMA. So I'll probably consider it if it breaks through both of those, Maybe we can get a trade if it breaks these highs through those two levels. That could be interesting. Couple different things. A lot of cheap stocks, TWNP. It's kind of cheap for my liking. It's a nice kind of cup and handle pattern, though. I could be interested in that if it trends to go higher. VIVS, well below VWAP. This one's way too expensive. Yeah, I'm not going to be trading that. LRHC, below VWAP, but this one I really like for a curlback pattern. So I'm going to be watching this one closely. And RPGL, kind of same thing with this one. This is definitely the most simple of them all. But yeah, I guess we're just going to watch, see what happens. When 9:30 hits, we move to market gappers. That's the live mover screener we use. And if anything's showing above 10% here, we will update the chat. But as for now, just going to keep my laser focus vision on and watch the charts. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, we're checking out TWNP right now. A little cheap for my liking, but pre-market highs marked out at $1.03. We're seeing new highs, increase in volume. I'd like to bounce off the EMA here. I do like how it's holding its level. It's going to hold that support at 75. I would like that. I think I'll enter if this candle aligns. This is at 80, yeah. It's like 80 cents. Let's see what this volume does. Let's see what this surge does. Really want to see it hold that level. See how it reacts to the EMA. Oh, all right, okay. Really focused in here. Really laser focused right now. I don't think I'd enter on this red candle with the top wick like that, and it's basically below the EMA at this point. I don't want to be trading right on top of something like that. 10 seconds left till this candle closes. I feel like this is going to provide an entry, but I don't think I'm going to take it. It's holding its level nicely above the EMA. Maybe if it makes a new high, a little extra confirmation. Yeah, it's really holding its level nicely. I really do kind of like this.
Water filled.
We're in. This high right here. A TP at profit. Let's see what happens here. A lot of resistance. It's a grinder for sure. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's see what happens here. It's grinding really badly. Yeah, I think I would just get out there, bro, honestly. Come on. 84 cents is our TP so far. Sticking at 82. Let's see how we hold 80. I would really like to hold 80. I'd really like to hold 80. I'd really like to hold 80. Not form a huge topping tail. Oh, God, that is not good. That's really bad. Yeah, that's an L. Ugh, that one stings. All right, yeah, a 4.6% loss, and I think it's going to rally without me here. Wow. Let's check it out. Let's keep watching. My stop loss was hit. I mean, I like to keep the losses tight. Damn. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to work out. Yeah, a lot of resistance over here. That sucks. I did like the setup, but it was kind of a grinder. Like, it was grinding up, moving really slow. And then that huge flush kind of just stopped me out. What are you going to do? I'm going to keep watching. It's pretty bearish at this point. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are selling. Yeah, everyone's definitely out by now. All right, so I think that's it for the day. I'm probably not going to take another trade. Small loss, kept it small. That's why I keep that stop loss so close, because when it kind of just... I tend to have a problem when I get attached to the trades, when especially I'm up this much, and then it flushes down like that. I'm going to probably end this video. Actually, I want to go back and check out how fast it was. Maybe I could have sold sooner, you know, for like a very small loss or a break-even trade. But this was my first time taking a trade with it being in the video, so I got a little nervous. Not sure how it would have worked out regardless, but I like the setup, you know? It's just that the stock was cheap, which I don't usually trade. It was clearly a grinder. I think just if this was like a $2-3 stock, it would have worked. I really like this curlback pattern. I really like that. But maybe we'll take something else over here. I think FATBB is halted. Yeah, it is. I don't know what's up with FAT. First trade of the series. First L of the series. That's a rough one, but we prevail. All right, we're checking out Fat BB. I doubt we get a trade on this one. It's halted like 2 times now in the last 10 minutes. So if we can get something on there, maybe we'll take it, try and make our loss back, but I think it's just going to be an L for the day. All right, so I went back, I watched our trade. Definitely not the most effective execution on my end. Well, first of all, Fat BB unhalted all the way down. Now it's halted down, so I'm definitely done for the day. I don't see anything else giving me an A+ setup worth risking more capital on. But as for my trade on TWNP, I still like this setup, man. You know, I mean, the only thing I don't like is that the stock is so cheap. I should have took that into consideration, and I think I'm going to make a new rule where, because I always aim for like 10%ish, or like a high of day, or pre-market high, or EMA, some kind of TP. I never really just like sell. I never look at my P&L, oh, I'm up this much, let's just cash out. I always want to have levels, you know? Like my stop loss was this low, which I got filled a little bit before that, you know, so whatever. It was these lows. My entry could have been better, for sure. You know, I was nervous because it's a cheap stock. I wanted to see the high break.
it looks like in hindsight, like, oh, I got filled so much cheaper or so much more expensive, but it wasn't even a full cent more. Um, and yeah, my TP was either going to be that 84 level or high of day 87. Um, maybe these, I kind of tend to do pretty shit on these cheap stocks. Maybe I should have a smaller TP at these, on these cheaper sub $1 stocks. Maybe just 5%. Maybe I should just cash out 5%. Get your 5% and head out. And it would have been good too because it's 80. It's a whole round number. That would have been good. I'm looking at, you probably hear the Discord going off. I'm in the chat with a bunch of people doing the same stuff. My one buddy made a band on this trade. He said, oh, I got out at 80, dude. Fuck that. Like, you know, maybe that's what I should be doing. Maybe I should be looking for less on these less than A plus stocks. You know, it's less than $1. So I gotta take that into account. It's gonna be a grinder, you know. So that's one thing, and then the second thing is on that flush down. Instead of looking at the camera saying that's not good, that I should have just sold right away for break even, 1% loss, 2% loss, 1% win. You know, I should have just got out right away. I think that's one of my biggest faults as a trader is I tend to hold on till the very end. I tend to have a lot of faith and tend to hope that it'll go my way. But you know, I'm still new at this. I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to perfect my craft. So yeah, those are the two big takeaways: is stocks sub $1. Don't trade them at all. Or if I'm going to trade them, because I really do like this setup. I think it is an A plus setup. This curl back pattern, we've seen it work all January. I really like that. Especially this little wedge right here. We make a new high. Like usually this works out. I think if this stock was $2, it would work perfectly. And if we were in a hotter market, obviously. But so yeah, the first takeaway is sub $1. We need to cut TP in half and only take the best setups. And then my second takeaway is if I see a giant flush like that instantaneously, like you can go back and rewatch it live. But for me, when I saw it, like, look, I could just actually. All right, so I pulled it up right here. So look, we're trailing. I'm saying, oh, I hope I hold 81. Hope I hold 81. We're going up. That would have been the 5% level we could have just sold. Obvious resistance over here. But, you know, it's holding its level above 81. Then it goes down. Then it goes down some more. And then right here, it really goes down. I should have just got out right there. Right here, it would have been a break-even trade. Right there, could have got out. Break-even trade. No, I waited like a good 5, 6, 7 seconds looking at the camera like a big doofus. Look at me. Like a big doofus saying, that's not good. That's not good. I can't do that. You know, I got to take it seriously. I know I'm trying to account for the video, but this is my number one priority. I should be completely locked into this. So, yeah, those are my two big takeaways. L to end the week. No W's for you guys so far, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't trying. So, pretty much a no trade week. One small L on Friday to end it all. This thing's on its way down. OCG. This is giving grinder vibes too. Pre-market price action's really ugly. I'll watch it for the next 10, 20 minutes, but I doubt I take a trade today. Another trade today. So yeah, that's going to be it. It's all right. I'm not going to let this ruin my day. It's Feel Good Friday. We move on. We carry on. Let's get into the next part of my day, huh? All right. Just got out the gym. Hit some legs. Hit a mean leg workout, bro. I don't even know how the fuck I'm about to go to work right now. But yeah, walking back to the car. Just making sure I don't get hit. I probably look like a fool with this phone in my face. Hit a new record on the leg press, so I guess that's a nice win for today. Oh God, the sun. Yeah, you know, we took the L earlier, but we're counting our wins and our losses. You got to pile them up together, man. You can't just focus on the negatives. You got to focus on the positives. So it's definitely a positive of my day. It's so nice and sunny out. I mean, the snow and shit sucks, but it's a nice day out. You know, it's not too cold. So I'm trying to carry this good mojo into my shift tonight. Should be a late one, but I'm excited. We got live music on Friday, so it should be cool. Vibe should be high. Back at the Camry, back at the taco. We're gonna run home now. We're gonna cook up a steak.
I got the steak, I got the steak defrosting in the fridge. So that's pretty sick. I don't know if I got any carbs with it, but we're gonna figure it out. You know, we're gonna move on the fly. Throw the seatbelt on, safety first. And yeah, that's it for my afternoon, man. I will, I'll throw a little clip into the leg press, throw a little clip into the steak, and I'll check up with you guys after work, man. I hope everyone is having a great Feel Good Friday. Holy shit. And I'll see you later. All right, we are out, finally pulling away from work. It is 12:40. Got here at 4:30ish, so a quick little 8-hour headshot to the dome. Not bad. Walking out with 372, I think it was. Probably should have let my car warm up, but man, I'm fucking beat, bro. I just want to go home, shower, wash the old sack, and then hit the fucking sack, bro. Oh wait, I need the fucking light for the video. And yeah, I'm fucking beat, bro. Yeah, it was a tough one tonight. I knew it'd be late. I was closing up shop. Band's fucking going crazy. Bunch of old horny motherfuckers busting down on the dance floor. But you know, it's like that sometimes. Reminds me of a nice summer night. I work on a little spot in the water, so like the summer is dumb lit compared to even tonight. But yeah, I think 372 divided by 8 is like 45, 46. So 45 an hour, I mean, that's fucking phenomenal, I think, truly. So even though we lost that trade earlier, we're still technically up the P&L for the day. Overall, we're still technically profitable, but yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about that all day, man. Not where I want to be trading-wise. It really just fucking stings because I feel like I'm so close, man. Like, if you go back and you watch that trade, like, if I just did one or two things differently, I'm profitable. I win. You know, if I just bought 5 seconds earlier and I sold 5 seconds earlier, that's a winning trade. That's a 5% win. That's a huge trade for me. You know, not really money-wise. I don't really care money-wise. Can you suck it? Sorry. That was too funny. But like, you know, 5% is a huge trade for me, like morale-wise and confidence-wise. That would have been huge. So I feel like I'm just so close to like cracking my edge, because I know my edge is there. It's just me doing shit wrong that fucking causes me to lose. Like, I know I could win with the method I'm using. I've seen it. I know people today who took the same exact trade and bought 10 seconds earlier and sold 5 seconds before I did, and they won 4, 5, 6%. So it's fucking frustrating, man, because I feel like I'm so close, yet I've been doing this for 7 fucking months straight every single day, and I still can't get it right. It just really sucks, but I'm not giving up. I'm sticking with it. I will fucking work at that restaurant until I drop dead. I'm not fucking getting no 9 to 5. I'm not going to work outside with my fucking hands. I'm not going to be a slave to society, bro. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. And if it takes years, it's going to take years, bro. I'll bust fucking tables for years. I don't care. By the time I'm 30, I'll be fucking good. And no one will even be halfway to fucking retirement, man. And I'll be fucking good. So that's how I'm feeling on this fucking Friday night, Saturday morning, man. I'm amped up and I'm excited for the future, but I would be lying if I said it didn't fucking hurt. So overall, man, not a bad day. I mean, I'm up 350, so what are you gonna do, huh? We move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Good night, and God bless.